For years, loitering munitions were viewed as simple battlefield tools, slow, expendable drones designed to strike ground targets with limited precision. But that era is ending. Today, Iran is transforming loitering munitions into something far more dangerous. Autonomous surface-to-air weapons capable of hunting radar systems, intercepting aircraft, and overwhelming advanced air defenses. This is not just an upgrade in hardware, it's a shift in doctrine. Tehran is redefining how airspace can be contested, not with expensive fighter jets, but with mass-produced, intelligent aerial weapons designed to saturate and exhaust even the most sophisticated defense networks. In this video, we break down how Iran's loitering munitions evolved, how they are now being adapted for air defense roles, and why this development is forcing regional militaries to rethink air superiority itself. Origins of Iran's loitering munitions. Iran's loitering munition program began as a response to two realities: limited access to advanced aircraft and vulnerability to enemy air power. Early systems were relatively simple propeller-driven drones with basic guidance, optimized for attacking fixed ground targets like radar stations, vehicles, or infrastructure. They relied heavily on pre-programmed GPS routes and basic electro-optical sensors. But even these early models delivered one crucial advantage: cost efficiency. A single loitering munition could cost a fraction of a surface-to-air missile, yet still destroy valuable targets. As regional conflicts demonstrated the effectiveness of these weapons, Iranian engineers began pushing the concept further, not just toward longer range, but toward new mission profiles. From ground attack to air defense, the turning point came when Iran began experimenting with loitering munitions designed to engage airborne threats. Instead of diving into ground targets, these drones were modified to patrol airspace for extended periods, detect radar emissions from enemy aircraft or air defense systems, execute vertical or high-angle intercept maneuvers. Some variants were optimized specifically for counter-air defense missions, targeting radar systems, fire control units, and even airborne early warning platforms. This blurred the line between a drone and a missile. Unlike traditional surface-to-air missiles, these systems do not require continuous radar lock. They wait, they listen, and they strike when conditions are optimal. One of the most critical innovations is Iran's use of passive detection. Instead of broadcasting signals that reveal their position, these loitering munitions detect emissions from enemy radars, data links, and aircraft systems. This makes them extremely difficult to track until the final moments of attack. In effect, Iran is deploying flying anti-radiation weapons that can force air defenses to shut down radars, create blind zones in layered defense systems, expose aircraft relying on active sensors. This capability directly challenges modern air operations, where radar dominance is essential for survivability. Perhaps the most disruptive element is swarm warfare. Rather than launching one high-value interceptor, Iran emphasizes launching dozens or hundreds of loitering munitions simultaneously. Each drone may be simple, but collectively they create sensor overload, missile depletion, command and control paralysis. Air defense systems are optimized to intercept limited numbers of high-speed threats. They are far less effective against slow, numerous, and unpredictable targets approaching from multiple vectors and altitudes. Even if 80% of the drones are destroyed, the remaining few can still penetrate. And that's enough. Iran is also integrating AI-assisted autonomy into its loitering munitions. These systems are increasingly capable of independently classifying targets, switching objectives mid-flight, coordinating attacks without continuous external control. This reduces vulnerability to electronic warfare and jamming. Even if communication links are disrupted, the drones continue their mission. The battlefield implication is severe. Defenders no longer fight a centralized system, but a distributed self-directing threat. For its adversaries, it means air superiority is no longer guaranteed, it must be constantly defended. Iran's evolution of loitering munitions is not about matching its rivals plane for plane or missile for missile. It's about changing the rules of engagement. By turning expendable drones into autonomous surface-to-air weapons, Tehran is challenging the very foundations of modern air warfare, proving that in the next conflict, dominance may belong not to the fastest jet, but to the smartest swarm.